I headed to the mountains hoping I could get some pictures of snow blowing around, and fortunately, the wind was blowing. First stop, though, O'Shaughnessy Falls. This is a little place at the side of the road that people mostly drive by, but the ice that forms there from the splashing water is so pretty. Also, I just got a new camera that works underwater, so I really wanted to try it out. Seems to do okay. Okay, I'm a prairie boy, so I don't get up to the mountains all that often, but I was still kind of surprised at how little snow there was. The forest floor here at Sundance Beaver Ponds was pretty much bare. Not a lot of ice either. I mean, it was still quite beautiful, but a bit of a surprise. Pardon my wheezing breath as I walked back through the woods, but the wind was still blowing and I was really hoping to get those white flags coming off the peaks. So I headed further up the Kananaskis Valley and, well, there wasn't much snow on top of the mountains either. So I changed my angle and looked down instead of up. The Kananaskis River here by Fortress Junction was flowing ice-free. That was nice. Found some willow catkins already starting to pop out. Technically, the first flowers of the new year. The river level fluctuates a lot because of the dam upstream, but it always runs pretty clear. As clear as the water dripping from these icicles on an outhouse roof. It was around +5 degrees here at the Chester Lake trailhead. And over along Smith Dorian Creek, there's little patches of open water. And a squirrel that seemed kind of annoyed with me. Traffic on the road was pretty light, but there were some sounds I couldn't get away from.
Yeah, that's a helicopter coming by.
But this is still a pretty tranquil place. Over in the Spray Lakes Valley, the wind was picking up a little bit, so I went as far as Sperling Creek. I love this little spot. So much green moss. Of course, it's even prettier in the spring. And close by another creek whose name I just cannot remember, but the ice that had formed there was gorgeous. I mean, look at that color. All that flowing water forming alternating sheets of ice that catch the light and kick back the blues. Same thing happening here on this road cut. The slab of rock that was blasted away was right beside a set of springs, and they seep through the cracks and leave this ice behind. In between passing cars, I could hear the water dripping both behind the ice and from its edges. Time to head back now, back over to the Kananaskis Valley, K-Country as we call it, and back to town. There was still a little bit of light left on the day, and it sparkled off the packed snow. But sunset comes a little bit earlier up here in the mountains, so I decided to hang around and watch the sky. Kinda glad I did. Yeah, I'm a prairie boy. But I gotta admit that the mountains, they're all right. Kananaskis country? K-Country? It ain't prairie, but it's okay too.